I created this video to clear up a gross misconception and severe case of cherry-picking about how the Sea Sparrow missile engages with surface targets. I am familiar with the operation of this weapons system based on my service in the United States Navy as an intelligence officer. The purpose of this video is to provide real-world evidence which debunks the claim that the mode of operation of the Sea Sparrow missile is positive evidence the Earth is flat, or larger than previously calculated, as has been falsely asserted by a multitude of reality deniers on the Internet. All information in this video can be obtained through open-source research and contains no classified information. The Sea Sparrow missile system was initially designed as a surface-to-air missile. The platform was modified to potentially engage low-altitude missile threats and fast-moving small surface vessels that may intend on carrying out an explosives-laden attack against fleet assets. The Sea Sparrow is not intended for use against large surface assets or land-based targets. The Navy has a wide array of more effective weapons platforms for these purposes, such as the Harpoon anti-ship missile or the Tomahawk cruise missile. The Sea Sparrow missile is classified as a fire-and-forget weapons system. As cited from the website We Are the Mighty, the Sea Sparrow missile includes an active seeker, which houses the radar needed for guidance in the missile, creating a fire-and-forget capability against ships and aircraft. As cited from Wikipedia, fire-and-forget is a type of missile guidance which does not require further guidance after launch, such as illumination of the target or wire guidance, and can hit its target without the launcher being in line of sight of the target. Generally, information about the target is programmed into the missile just prior to launch. This can include coordinates, radar measurements to include velocity, or an infrared image of the target. After it is fired, the missile guides itself by some combination of gyroscopes and accelerometers, GPS, organic active radar homing, and infrared optics. Here is a step-by-step example of how a Sea Sparrow missile system would engage with a fast-moving surface vessel. Early warning radar systems on an aircraft such as the E-2 Hawkeye identify an incoming hostile surface threat. Range, direction, and speed of the threat is delivered to a targeting system aboard the weapons platform ship. The targeting system relays this information to the weapons platform, which then fires a missile. It is important to note that when the missile is fired, its internal seeking radar system is not active, nor does the missile have line of sight to the target. Once airborne, the missile gains altitude to increase its effective range and radar range as it closes distance to the threat. During this phase, the missile still has not activated its internal radar system. After the missile travels the pre-programmed direction and distance which was calculated prior to launch to assure the missile is within line of sight of the target, then, and only then, does the missile activate its internal seeking radar system. Once the missile's internal seeking radar acquires the target, an identify friend or foe signal is broadcast. If friendly IFF is not returned, the missile identifies the target as hostile and delivers its payload to the target.
Boom!
A near-analogous system in the Navy can be observed in submarine combat. The submarine identifies a hostile target through various means to include sonar or visual. Range to target is determined and a torpedo is programmed to activate its internal targeting sonar when close to the target to deliver the ordnance. An example many people will be familiar with that better illustrates this analogy is the climactic battle in the movie The Hunt for Red October. Torpedoes are fired in a calculated direction and generally have no idea where the enemy is located until their guidance sonar systems are activated to identify the target. The Sea Sparrow missile operates in a nearly identical fire-and-forget fashion against surface targets.
Torpedo, dead ahead!
You arrogant ass. You've killed us.
The most important facts to remember is that the Sea Sparrow missile does not have line of sight to the target when launched. Its active seeking radar system does not acquire surface target prior to launch. Nor is its radar active at launch. The missile's seeking radar is not activated until it is close enough to its target in order to avoid potential friendly fire issues. At no time is the Sea Sparrow's seeking radar system activated outside of line of sight to a surface target, and anyone who asserts this weapons platform provides any evidence concerning the shape of the Earth, may just be living in
La la land, la la land, la la land, we are in la la land.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.